ago, we had a pastor and his wife that had retired on our South Carolina district, and they moved into Lexington and started attending our church. They were both such an encouragement. He would always come and talk to me about my sermons and tell me how much he enjoyed them and different insights, and just always an encouragement to me. His wife, she would sit in the audience, and she would always have this wonderful, beautiful smile on her face. I would look over there at her, and she would just looking at her countenance would be an encouragement to me. I think about them often. Just recently, they passed away, and they both passed away within just a few months of each other. And they set an example for me and for many other people that when I start looking out for that smile, I always think about her. And when I think about encouragement, or the fact that I need to give encouragement, I can't help but think of all the encouragement that he gave me. Well, my name is Richard Coleman, and I'm the pastor at Shepherd Church of the Nazarene in Lexington, South Carolina. And it's great to spend just a few moments with you today. The Apostle Paul has been talking to the church in Philippi, and he's been thanking them for how generous that they have been to him, and what an encouragement they are to him. And then he also wants to encourage them. Paul said, I trust that my life has been an encouragement to you. And he said that he wanted his life to display Jesus, so that when others saw him, that they would want to be or have a part of that also. And then Paul said, I'm at a place in my life where I'm probably nearing death. And he said to die is an okay thing, because if I die, then I will be with Christ, and I'm okay with that. He said, but I also realized that if I live, I could be an encouragement to other people and possibly draw other people towards Christ. So he said, that's kind of where I am. Do I live and help others? Do I die and just be happy in the fact that I'm with Christ? Paul mentioned in another place, it was over in Romans, where he said how important it was to be a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. I think he was probably thinking about that psalm whenever he was writing this letter to the Philippians. Sometimes it's harder, I believe, to live than it is just to give up and say, I'm ready to go to heaven. But God has appointed a time for each of us to be able to meet him, and a time for us to be able to leave these physical bodies and, well, we would just say die. But between now and then, how important is it that we live a life for God? No matter what our age. Some people say, I'm too young, I can't really do anything for God. Other people say, I'm too old, I can't do anything for God. And the people in the middle say, I'm just too busy, and I'll have to wait until things slow down before I can do anything for God. So it really isn't an age. Instead, we're supposed to be living sacrifices every day for God. Paul said, if I die, that's a good thing. If I live, that's a good thing. And so what he decided was, while God gives me breath, I'm going to do my very best to help others and live for Christ. I think that might be a good word for each of us today. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you. May you truly be a living example for Christ this week. Thanks for taking the time and viewing today.